Yo guys, what's going on? So, we're back, and I forgot to close out of the Wi-Fi room again, because I know what I'm doing. But anyways, besides that, since we did Little Cup yesterday, might as well go big and do the exact opposite tier. Well, it's not AG. I guess AG is technically now the exact opposite tier. But AG is not technically a tier, so I'm gonna stop talking, but still. We're doing an Ubers battle today since we did Little Cup yesterday. So, my team is Shaman Sky, Primal Groudon, Ho-Oh, Ghost Arceus, Lugia, and Mega Diancie. So it's kind of a team around, well, kind of sort of a team around Mega Diancie. Just because, I say kind of, because usually in Ubers, Diancie's fast enough where it outspeeds most of, Ubers, but I usually use it as a sack lead just because some Primal Groudons carry rocks, and with Magic Bounce I just bounce them back. So that's why I don't have a spinner or a setup of rocks either, because people fall for this super easy. Me setting up rocks, it's weird. So, anyways. So that's a team. I really have, so everybody has a certain thing. So my walls are Gen 2. That's literally my walls are Gen 2. I know Ho-Oh's more of a bulky attacker, as you can see by its EV spread. Its EV spread is to outspeed exactly what I'm running on Groudon. It outspeeds this Groudon with only 4 investment in speed. So that's good. And then I have Ghost Arceus to negate, normal Arceus. Hopefully I don't run into any Arceus ground, or no, it'd be I couldn't run into any Arceus rock. Would kind of fuck up this team. But besides that, and it's not very common. I mean, I'm only 1340 in Ubers on my other account, so this is gonna be a fresh start in Ubers. I think I'm gonna be hopefully. I'm going to win most of these. Hopefully I don't get mollywopped. But we'll see. So let me try and get an Ubers battle here really quick. Ubers. Whoa, why is there a Pokemon missing? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there only 5 No, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6. I don't know what the fuck thing's missing. It's missing Diancie. Okay. Whatever. Cool with me. I guess I'm gonna have an invisible Diancie. That's all fun. Alright, so we finally got a game. And I am trying to join the Battle Showdown. So, he's probably gonna lead with his Deoxys, because that's usually what people who have Deoxys on their team lead with. Really hope that's Arceus normal. I mean, Arceus is on most every team, so it's a pretty common sight. So he does lead with his Xerneas. I feel like this Xerneas is just going to Moonblast, so I'm just going to Moonblast. Well, no, I think it's going to go for a Geomancy, and then I'm going to Moonblast right back at it. I don't understand why he's doing that, because I have the natural stop to Xerneas with Ho-Oh. And I do crit it, so, you know, I ain't mad. So he's going to try and Moonblast me. I think they'll knock me out at +2, but who knows. So he does Moonblast me, and it does knock me out. So, what do I go into? I think my best bet is Ho-Oh or Lugia. He has Thunderful, he probably has Thunder. So I'm just gonna go into Ho-Oh. Hopefully he doesn't hit his Thunder. That could be bad. So I'm gonna Sacred Fire. What is he gonna do? So he just Psychics. So like I said, are you shitting me? Oh, luck is never on my side. Okay, I should have just gone for the Brave Bird, I guess. If you never don't want to miss, don't run attacks I can miss. So that almost kills me, which is not good. Most definitely not good. So I took some mighty strong recoil there, but I'm gonna probably switch out. I need this thing. So who is he going out to? Please be Arceus, and yes it is. And it's Arceus normal. Fantastic. So I'm going to switch out into Arceus Ghost, thinking that he's going to E-Speed here. What could he... so he does E-Speed. Great. I'm going to Swords Dance. This isn't a normal Arceus set. I mean, I run Recover over Earthquake. Most people run Earthquake over Recover. I like Recover a little bit more because I'm running a more bulky set than most people do. And so he's going for Swords Dance when I go for Swords Dance, which is fine by me. I mean, he has Shadow Claw probably. Let's see, what else could he do? I don't know. Hopefully he's not carrying Shadow Claw, that'd be fantastic. Please just be carrying Earthquake. So, what could he go into? So that does... So he does have Shadow Claw, which isn't good. This might be a bad situation for me. Alright. I'm gonna go for E-Speed. And if I can get off a Rock Polish with Groudon, I think I might be able to do some more work. And he does just go for Shadow Claw. Crit obviously didn't matter. What can I do? Lugia's probably my best bet. Get off an Ice Beam or something, maybe an Aero Blast. Hopefully does enough to KO it. I doubt it, because Arceus is such a fucking threat. But, you know, hopefully I get something to sway the battle more in my way. If he can pick his move, you know, that'd be great. Start timer. There we go. Starting the timer on your ass. Alright, so he just goes for E-Speed. I think Shadow Claw was the better bet there, but I mean, maybe just to break my scale. So I'm going to go for Aero Blast again, see how much Shadow Claw does, because he is probably going for Shadow Claw now. I mean, you could go for E-Speed, dog. Nope, it does go for Shadow Claw. I do tend to... He has Shell Bell. Fuck. Shell Bell Arceus isn't normally ran, but you know, I guess it's decent right now. So, he's gonna outspeed me with E-Speed. He's gonna outspeed me with Shadow Claw. I'm gonna lose this Lugia. This isn't a good first match. That Xerneas lead, I guess, was really good on his part. So I'm gonna get the Sun up, which is good, I guess. I'm gonna just Fire Punch. I don't want him to get anything super good off me, and I bet he's gonna carry Earthquake. He doesn't carry Earthquake. Hello? So he's gone, which is good. Now it depends on what his Groudon's running. That's literally what it kind of comes down to, is what his Groudon is running. I might have sacked things off too quickly in this match, which you kind of have to. So he goes into Mewtwo. Interesting. I certainly thought he would go into his own Groudon. Risk a Speed Tie or something. So he's Mewtwo Y. He goes for Shy Shock. Doesn't kill me because it hits on the physical side. Do I need this Groudon? I kinda do and I kinda don't. I kinda want to save him, but I kinda don't at the same time. I think I'm gonna save him and go out into Ho-Oh. Man, why does everybody take forever on Showdown? So, I sack off Ho-Oh. I still have a Groudon, a kind of dead Groudon. with like everything being invisible on my screen, which is fine. I mean, who needs to see your Pokemon? What would be the best here? Earth Power or Air Slash? I mean, I understand he has Groudon in the back, but Earth Power. I'm gonna go for Air Slash just because it has Serene Grace and I can flinch it. Hope that literally Lugia. I flinched Lugias to death with this Shaman. And I am Scarf, that's why I outsped this Mewtwo. So if you're not Scarf, don't expect to outspeed Mega Mewtwo Y. Alright. So he goes out into Mewtwo, Deoxys attack. I'm pretty sure I can live an E-Speed if he goes for it, and I'm pretty sure he can't live an Air Slash if I go for it. So, I think just sacking things off at this point. I mean, there's only a couple moves this man can go for, and that's my Skype. That's fantastic. There we go. Won't hear that again. Whoops. Forgot to turn it off. Ain't that great. I'm super professional. As all of you know. #1 professional. And dog, what is taking this man so long? And he goes down to his Sash, so I am faster. And he goes for Ice Beam. Shit, I lost. I should have predicted he had Sash. This was overall a bad match in my favor. Well, not in my favor, but it was a bad match for me. So that sucks, but you live and you learn, I guess. It's a good team. Like, if you've been to my streams, you obviously know I use all of these Pokemon quite a bit, except for Shaman Sky, because I never stream the time I can use a Shaman Sky. I wish I did. I literally stream at like 2 o'clock or something just to just to play with Shaman Sky. I don't know. All right, so congrats to him. Oh, am I kind of high on this? I didn't see. Oh well. I mean, I'm not low as shit. I mean, I know how to play Ubers on this account. Yeah. So this is an interesting team. I don't really see Aegislash all that much. I see Mega Salamence decent amount of the time. I feel like he might lead with his Groudon, hopefully. Or he could be Arceus Rock. Maybe he could set up some of them rocks. I picked my move, dog. You don't need to start the timer on me. It's showdown. So he does go out into Salamence. So the thing is, does he know what Diancie does? I'm gonna Moonblast. I hope he goes for a Dragon Dance. The safer play would have been going for Protect. So he'd know, he withdraws into Aegislash. So I do get a crit on Aegislash, which is fine. Well, it's good for me. I'm gonna go for Earth Power. If he goes for Shadow Sneak, oh well. I don't think it matters all that much. So this Earth Power, I could have gone for HP Fighting and Fire, but I don't think it's really as needed. Like, honestly, the only reason why I carry HP Fire is for the random Scizors, for stuff like that. But now that he's predicting me going for an Earth Power again, maybe I should go for HP Fighting. Not Fighting, it's Fire. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Apparently, I don't know the hidden powers I put on Pokemon. Is he calcing this right now? I feel like I should go into Groudon. I'm going to go into the Groudon because I know he has Iron Head, and I'm not sure HP Fire will knock him out. Yeah, how's it feel having your own timer tick down your ass, dog? So he goes for Gyro Ball. Interesting. I don't think Ironhead and Gyro Ball is any better than Ironhead and Ubers because not all that many things are that fast. Salamence is fast. Diancie's pretty fast. But that's about it. Everything else, well, I guess a +2 Geomancy puts Xerneas pretty fast. Arceus isn't all that fast. It's base 120, which is, I guess, pretty fast. But, I mean, nobody really uses its speed. I still think Ironhead's overall a better move on Aegislash. So I'm going to go for the Rock Polish. Make sure I'm faster than pretty much everything on his team. So he goes out into Salamence to get the Intimidate, which I guess I'm fine with. I mean, it's not that big of a problem. I'm going to go for Stone Edge. Hopefully I hit this. I know -1 Stone Edge will not kill, but it will certainly do a lot of damage, and I don't think an Earthquake from a non-D-danced Salamence can kill me. Or Omega, at least. So, if he could make his move, that'd be fantastic. So he does Mega Evolve. I go for Stone Edge. It almost does half. He goes for a sub. Alright then. I guess I have to go for Stone Edge again. He wants to DD on me. I don't think the sub DD set is that good in Ubers, because just of the fact that everything hits so hard that it can break your sub no matter what your investment in defense is. It's just the fact that, like, I had to risk Stone Edge with this Groudon. I almost said Ho-Oh because I was looking at Ho-Oh in my little team preview map thing. So I hit the other Stone Edge. I'm getting really lucky in these Stone Edges. He goes for Return. Does a lot. I need to hit this Stone Edge and I knock him out. If I don't hit the Stone Edge, then he knocks me out, which is very unfortunate. What are you going to do? I don't know what he could possibly be going for. Well, I don't know what he could be possibly going for that would take him this long. I mean, I suggest Earthquake, but I don't know. What could he do? So he just switches out, okay, into Giratina. Does do very much to this Giratina. Giratina still has Levitate. I'm gonna switch out into, I don't know what to switch out into. Probably Diancie. I don't really need Diancie for anything. I mean, Earth Power on Groudon would be nice because if you're uninvested in HP, it does take you down to 33%, and it does more than half if you're invested in HP. So I've done these calcs. I know that. So I know my matchups against Groudon and Kyogre with Diancie are pretty well. Like Moonblast does half to Mega Kyogre, and Earth Power does half if you're invested in HP. I don't usually see defensive Kyogres, defensive Groudons, not defensive Kyogres anymore, but it's certainly a thing that could happen. So this man does have Gyro Ball, and he probably wants to go for another Protect or something. So I'm gonna go out into Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is wonderful in Ubers. If you guys know Spook from my streams, one of my mods, he can tell you all about Ho-Oh and how great Ho-Oh is. This man likes to take his sweet ass time in choosing his moves. Like, honestly. So how was your guys' day? Great? That's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear it. I mean, this is an Aegislash. Yep, that's certainly an Aegislash. I'm glad he knows what to pick on it. So he just goes for Shadow Sneak. Ah, crit. Great. Well, I guess that's crit for crit, I guess. I'm gonna sub. Shadow Sneak with a crit will not. I mean, will break my sub if it crits again. It won't break my sub if it doesn't crit. And a Gyro Ball will definitely not break my sub. And I can roost behind the sub. Everything will be just fine. So he King Shields, which is fine by me. That is so fine by me. Go for it, man. I'll let you do you. I'm gonna Sacred Fire. That was a silly King Shield. I mean, I guess you might not know what most Hellos do. I think this is kind of a decent basic set. I don't know for sure. It is Spook set, and Spook is pretty good at Ubers. Or he used to be until Primals came along. He hasn't really played since Primals came in. So this is Spook's Hello set. So if this man wants to make a move, that would be great. I mean, doesn't have to, apparently. He can just run off the clock and I can win this. So he goes for Shadow Sneak, which obviously doesn't kill without the crit. So this is a perfect situation for me. I get off a free attack on anything because I'm behind a sub. They have to break my sub for even to touch me. And the only thing that can really do that successfully is his Arceus or his Groudon. And he says a misclick, but what other move could he have to hit me? So I'm just going to go for Brave Birds. Brave Bird is a 3-hit KO on Groudon, if you wanted to know. What else could I say? It's a very pretty Groudon. Shiny Groudon's very pretty. So he goes for Fire Punch, which I do resist. I could go into my own Groudon, but I don't really think I need to. I'm gonna go into Diancie, get the Regenerator off on Ho-Oh. If Diancie dies for some reason, so be it. I can bring in Shaman and Earth Power. He gets up Rocks, and I Magic Bounce. Okay, I wasn't predicting that at all, but I'm super happy for it, and he forfeits. I mean, I don't think Rocks is that much of a deciding thing. It's just one good switch. Unless something on his team is sashed, I don't think it was really that mattered too much. So I am pretty high on the ladder. Okay, I thought I totally just started over, but no, I'm 1300 on this count as well. That's good to know. So, see guys, I don't suck. I'm just losing to people in the 1300s. So don't worry about it. So, if I could get another match, I'll show you guys one more match. Even though that other guy took forever. So, yeah, if you want to flinch something to death, like a Lugia, always use Shaman. Shaman's the better Togekiss. What can I lead off with? And I'm facing someone named Dr. Awful. That's great. So he does lead off with Whimsicott. The reason why I'm lead off with Diancie is because Magic Bounce, and that thing can Encore and Toxic, and I don't like that stuff. So I'm going to go for an HP Fighting. Like, not HP Fighting. Why do I keep calling it HP Fighting? HP Fire. Just because it's the only super effective move I have on him. He could go into Kangaskhan, or I don't know, Palkia would be his best bet. But he probably doesn't know I have HP Fire. It's a very common thing on Diancie, but who knows, he might not know. I'm gonna start the timer, because that's probably a good thing to do. So he switches out into Aegislash. Perfect, I get an HP Fire off. So, at this point, I don't know if an Earth Power kills, but I'm willing to try. I don't really need Diancie for too much on his team, except for that Whimsicott, and that Whimsicott can get pretty mollywopped by Shaman, so I'm fine with that. And this man goes for an Iron Head, which I think is the better choice on Aegislash. So I'm gonna go into Ho-Oh, because Ho-Oh bodies Aegislash for days. And I'm gonna set up a sub, because he's probably gonna try and go for a King Shield to get some leftovers recovery, which I think is the best item on Aegislash if you do want to run him. He's an HP Fire, wow, not HP Fire, but Fire Plate Arceus. I don't really see that too often. And see what he wants to do. Is he special or physical? I take it he's probably special, because the only good physical Arceuses are Arceus Dark, Arceus Ground. Well, Arceus Ground is mostly special. So, you know, it depends. But yeah, Arceus Dark, Arceus Normal, and Arceus Ghost are really the only ones ran physical, so it makes sense that he would Calm Mind. I'm gonna Sacred Fire, hoping for the burn. And hoping I don't miss. Wait, he's a fire type. What am I talking about? Well, he recovers. I go for Sacred Fire. So that was a bad play on my part. Totally forgetting that it has Arceus and then a little dash saying fire. I mean, everybody has those days, right? So he goes for Calm Mind again, which I'm okay with. Because he still has to get past this sub. You're not going to Calm Mind to break my sub, dog. I can just keep Brave Birding. I mean, Brave Bird. You know what I mean. Brave Burb. I'm going to Brave Burb. So he's just kind of Pete Beast all me, I'm pretty sure at this point. Which is fine, because if I get a crit from this range, he goes down to enough where I can OHKO him again with 2 shots. So he goes for Judgment to finally break it. He is faster than me. This Judgment might hurt, but I think I'm fine. So he goes for Recover again, which does bring him down to I bring him down to more than half. So I'm just gonna keep Brave Birding. If he wants to recover, it's fine. If he doesn't want to recover, it's fine. I can come out in my own Arceus and hit him up with a crit. So crit probably did matter there. Well, it did matter. Obviously, I wouldn't have killed him at that point, but it didn't matter in the game overall, because I could have still E-speeded even if he got a crit on me. I don't think it mattered all that much. Maybe the crit on me would have mattered a little bit more than his crit, the crit I got, because I could always just come in and E-speed and knock him out, because he probably doesn't carry E-speed. I don't really see mixed Arceus all that often. It is a thing you can run, but I certainly don't see it very often, and that is a Xerneas. That right now, my check to Xerneas is quite weak. So that's a good play on his part, to weaken my Ho-Oh so that I can't take a Moonblast. I'm gonna go out into Groudon. I know this sounds weird, because Groudon's stats are kind of pitiful. Well, special stats are kind of pitiful. For Ubers, at least. So, does this man carry HP Ground, which is the question here. Do I need Shaman? The thing about Ubers that is different than any other tier is that you really have to sack off a lot. And if you sack off the wrong things at the wrong time, then you kind of get screwed over. So the thing is, does he have HP Ground? This is the thing I need to know. I'm gonna go into Ho-Oh. If he goes for Moonblast, so be it. If he goes for Earth Power, I'm immune to it. So he does have HP Ground. Great to know. So he probably is gonna try and go for a Thunder now. Alright, that's probably what he wants to do. I'm gonna hope for the miss and set up a sub. Because I know Psychic, I know Thunderbolt, and I know Well, actually, Thunderbolt might kill me from this range. I know it doesn't kill me from full. I'm not entirely sure how much it will do to me from this range. I don't think it will kill me, but So he just goes for Moonblast. And that does a shit ton. So Thunderbolt would have definitely taken me out. Should have just gone for Sacred Fire. I'm gonna go into Lugia. I don't really need Lugia all that much. That still does way too much. So I'm gonna go in an Ice Beam. I wouldn't be mad if I got the Freeze Axe. Certainly would be quite in my favor. So he just goes for Moonblast, gets a crit, and kills me. Great. 10 out of 10. Great play. This is a sticky situation. Xerneas is really hard to get over. I guess Ho-Oh. So how much did this Moonblast do to Ho-Oh? 42.3%. I'm gonna go for the Sacred Fire. Don't miss. Ho-Oh, don't miss. So it leaves me with 7%. That does almost half, and I don't get the burn. It's a 50% chance. But okay, whatever. Whatever, game. So I'm gonna switch back out into Shaman, because Regenerator's too nice to let go. And Shaman does, of course. I'm gonna go out into Groudon. I don't think he's gonna go for HP Ground, because I still have Ho-Oh. He might outplay me, which is good on him. I still have an Arceus in the back, which can bring back anything. Any strong sweeper can bring back anything. Just how, see, I KO'd the Xerneas with like no pluses in anything. So Xerneas is very powerful. Arceus is very powerful. Kangaskhan is kind of powerful. I don't think it's one of the best things in Ubers. So he's gonna Mega Evolve and probably Fake Out. That's what I bet. I know they do carry Crunch in Ubers, but I just did that to avoid stuff. Yeah, great. To avoid Fake Out. There we go. I have the words. Don't worry. So he's probably gonna try and go for a Crunch here, and I know a +2 Swords Dance doesn't kill. This is the problem here, because I don't think Crunch does. I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance. I'm just gonna get off damage. What happens, happens. So he goes for Earthquake. I don't think he carries Crunch then, which is fine. I'm gonna go for another Swords Dance, thinking that he doesn't carry Crunch. If he outplays me and goes for Crunch here, good on him. But if he goes for another Earthquake, so he doesn't. He just goes out into Aegislash. That's fine. So fine. So he's gonna Shadow Sneak me probably, but a Shadow Sneak won't kill me, and I can go for a Recover. This is why I carry Recover. Really, the only move that Arceus needs is E-Speed. I mean, Shadow Force helps, especially on Arceus Ghost when it's Sab. And the reason why I carry Shadow Force over Shadow Claw is it goes through King Shield, it goes through Protect, goes through things like that, so I don't get my stats lowered. So he does go for Shadow Sneak again and gets the crit. Great. I'm really glad he got the crit there. So he's going to try and probably go for King Shield if he doesn't know how Shadow Force works. If he doesn't know what Shadow Force does, he's probably just gonna try and switch out. Ah, not good, not good, not good. I'm just gonna E-speed. What happens, happens. I'm too low. Earthquake does too much for me to... I think it does, at least. Kangaskhan... Earthquake does 25%, yeah. I'm too low to survive anything. But I did get a significant chunk off that Kangaskhan. So I'm gonna go into Ho-Oh. Kangaskhan usually doesn't carry anything to really body Ho-Oh too well. He did take out my only real thing to Palkia, and that's probably going to be a Scarf Palkia, unfortunately. The only thing is, if he scarfs himself into a water move, I might be able to win if he's the last thing. If it's the last thing my opponent has. I'm gonna go for a Sacred Fire. Hits everything but the Palkia. But I think I'm fine to go for it. So he goes for a return, which knocks out Ho-Oh. Wow, wasn't really expecting that. But okay, so I think I lost this. Overall, it's closer than it looks. 3-0 isn't exactly a big loss in Ubers. The thing is with Ubers, if you're just getting into it, you have to make good sacks, which I obviously didn't do in almost every one of these battles. I hope you did learn something from it though. I'm still in the 1300, so I'm still doing okay, I guess. And he says GG. I'll say GG to him too. GG. And he leaves. So yeah, if you want to test out the team's not too bad. You just gotta know how to play Ubers right, which I really wasn't doing, and I apologize. Only one win, so I guess it's not as bad as yesterday in Little Cup. I guess the only real tiers I know how to play are OU and probably like UU. But I'll make some other team. Hopefully it's better than these. Hopefully I get like a positive win streak or something. That'd be fantastic. But besides that, if you like the video, like it. If you liked it so much that you want to share it, tell all of your friends that you like this Pidgey guy. It's pretty. I think he's pretty cool. You know, I'm not bragging or anything, but I think he's pretty dope. But anyways, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching the battles. Have a nice day. Bye.